Shahrukh, you have 2 kids. Kajol, you have a daughter. Kajol, do you have a relationship with Shahrukh's kids? Shahrukh, are you Nisa's favorite uncle? I mean, are you all...
Not yet, but I'm going to be.
Okay.
Because that's one thing. I need to go and win that. I think I made inroads in San Francisco.
Yes.
And I'm going to...
I was really impressed. I was like, you better not trouble Shahrukh uncle and all that. You just go say hello, be a good girl and all that. Don't go and talk to him for too long and don't irritate him and stuff like that. So I gave her all these instructions and all that. She's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Went over there quietly. They've talked for something like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. She's really sweet. I've made inroads and I'm going to build on this. I need to be her favorite uncle.
Okay.
And I think Suhana and Aryan are both wonderful kids.
Okay.
They're beautifully brought up. I have to say that, hats off. I know what it takes up to bring up a child, and I think both Gauri and he have done a superb job.
And that's one thing about Kajol and Gauri don't see each other socially at all, but they have this kind of connect.
Yeah.
They are in now, I don't think Shahrukh and Kajol are in touch, but Gauri and Kajol have some kind of, there's a phone connection there, definitely.
Okay.
They're in touch.
Okay.
I mean, they know. I mean, and it's one of those all's well kind of conversation, nothing beyond that.
Okay.
But there is definitely that phone connect, which Kajol has with very few people.
Okay. Karan, you've seen them really grow into this role of parents, haven't you? What do you think of them as parents?
Both actually, that's the one thing they have in common is their children, nothing else. They don't have films in common, they don't have books
Karan,
in
that
common.
sounded wrong.
Karan? Yeah.
No, in terms of their love and affection for their children, I mean, don't be silly. I mean, they're both really superb parents. I mean, I think the kind of passion they have for their children, for what Kajol has for her daughter and Shahrukh for his 2 kids, I mean, those children are blessed to have that kind of madness, and it borders on insanity at times.
Okay.
I mean, I do know, like
Completely.
I pray for Nisa's health much more than Kajol does, especially when Kajol is shooting for me, because I know if Nisa has a flu or is unwell, I know it's going to take a toll on her. I know it, because I don't think Kajol is ever normal that day that her daughter is ill or sick. And as far as Shahrukh goes, I think his life just lies in those 2 children. I think that that's the one thing that also, I think in a certain sense, makes them even more connected to each other, is that they share this common passion for their children.
Okay. I want to play a little game with you before we go. I'm going to give you a couple of sort of clues, and I want you all to tell me, who is most likely to. And, feel free, jump in and disagree if you all, with each other if you all don't like. Who is most likely to throw a tantrum over his or her costumes?
Me.
Karan, we have no disagreement. There's no disagreement.
And over my own.
His own costume,
His costume.
His costume on the set that day, he may have a tantrum that I'm not dressed like a director. Can't take this shot. And leave the sets. He's done it.
Who's most likely to show up late on the set?
No disagreement
I
on
mean,
that.
clearly there's we are punctual people, like Kajol and I are on the dot as people.
But I do my work fast.
Yeah.
I catch up time.
You make up for it.
Shahrukh is punctually 2 hours late, and there's a complete mutual understanding. Kajol says, okay, so you call me at 9, so Shahrukh will come by 11, I'll get ready by 10:30. Yeah. We have this calculation.
We understand that.